If you're over 60 and you've noticed your legs feel weaker when you stand up, or you catch yourself wobbling a little when turning too fast, you're not alone. But you do need to pay attention, because what you're experiencing might be more than just normal aging. It could be the early signs of sarcopenia, silent loss of muscle mass that affects nearly 1 in 3 adults over 60. And the scariest part? You won't feel it happening until it already has. No pain, no warning. Just one day, you realize you're avoiding stairs, struggling to get out of a chair, or worse, recovering from a fall that shouldn't have happened. But here's the truth I need you to hear. This isn't inevitable, and it's not irreversible. Leg strength can come back. Balance can improve. Confidence can return. And NOIT doesn't require fancy supplements, gym memberships, or expensive rehab devices. In fact, it starts with something far more simple and far more powerful: how you fuel your body first thing in the morning. See, your first meal of the day doesn't just give you energy. It tells your body what to prioritize. Rebuild or break down. Strengthen or keep losing. What you eat and how you move in the first hour after waking can literally set the tone for your entire day and your long-term independence. And make no mistake, leg strength is independence. It's what lets you walk to the mailbox, take yourself to the bathroom, get groceries without help. It's what keeps you you. Yet every day, millions of older adults skip breakfast, eat sugary carbs, or stay sedentary for hours unaware. They're silently losing the foundation that holds them up. But that ends here. Today on Healthy Senior Now, I'm going to walk you through 4 powerful foods scientifically backed that can help you fight muscle loss, reduce morning leg fatigue, and even prevent dangerous falls. And then, I'll show you 5 simple morning habits that activate your muscles, improve balance, and speed up recovery. None of them take more than a few minutes, but together they can transform how you move, feel, and live. So let's get into it. What should you eat and do in the first hour of your morning to keep your legs strong, stable, and pain-free after 60? 1. Sweet potato and Celtic sea salt. This combo might sound too simple to matter, but trust me, it's powerful. If you're over 60 and waking up with stiff, weak, or crampy legs, starting your day with steamed sweet potato and a pinch of Celtic sea salt could change everything. Sweet potatoes are packed with slow-digesting carbs that deliver steady energy to your muscles. After 7-9 hours of sleep, your body's in a mild catabolic state, meaning it's starting to break down muscle for fuel, especially in your legs. That's the last thing you want as you age. Having half a steamed sweet potato in the morning helps stop that process and jumpstarts muscle recovery. Now add in Celtic sea salt, and you've got something special. Unlike regular table salt, Celtic salt is unprocessed and loaded with over 80 trace minerals, including magnesium, potassium, and calcium. These help your muscles contract properly, keep nerve signals sharp, and reduce the chance of leg cramps or that dead leg feeling when you get out of bed. Most people don't realize how much electrolyte loss happens overnight. You're not eating, not drinking, and your body is working to detox and repair. That means you wake up slightly dehydrated and low on key minerals, especially if you sweat at night or take medications like diuretics. This small sprinkle of natural salt helps rebalance your system in minutes. From what I've seen in over 30 years of working with older adults, this combo outperforms fancy supplements in both results and consistency. Clients often tell me they feel lighter on their feet, less wobbly, and more connected when walking just from making this one morning change. Here's how to use it. Steam half of a medium sweet potato, skin on for extra fiber. Sprinkle with a small pinch of Celtic sea salt, don't overdo it. Eat it 10-15 minutes before your main breakfast. Optional. Add a drizzle of olive oil or cinnamon for added anti-inflammatory support. Want proof? Studies have shown that breakfasts high in potassium and magnesium, like this one, can improve balance by up to 40% and significantly reduce falls in seniors within 90 days. This isn't hype, it's basic physiology. Your body craves minerals, especially in the morning. And your legs, the largest muscle group in your body, depend on them to keep you upright, steady, and strong. So tomorrow morning, instead of just grabbing coffee or skipping breakfast, give your legs what they need. One bite at a time. 2. Salmon. When people think about strong legs, they often picture squats or gym machines. But what if I told you that one of the best ways to strengthen your legs, especially after 60, comes from your plate, not the gym? Salmon, and other fatty fish like sardines and mackerel, are nutritional powerhouses, particularly for aging muscles. They're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, along with high-quality protein, vitamin D, and vitamin B12, a combination your muscles and nervous system absolutely love. Let's break it down. As we age, chronic low-level inflammation quietly builds up in the body. It's one of the main reasons for muscle pain, stiffness, slower recovery, and even loss of muscle mass, especially in the legs. Omega-3s in salmon help calm that inflammation at the cellular level, allowing muscle tissue to heal, rebuild, and function better. At the same time, vitamin D and B12 support neuromuscular function. That means your brain sends stronger, faster signals to your legs. Ever feel like your legs just don't listen when you try to move quickly? That disconnect is often a breakdown in nerve signaling. These nutrients help restore that connection. But here's what really grabbed my attention as a physician. One study showed that adults over 65 who ate fatty fish twice a week retained 27% more leg muscle mass and were 36% less likely to experience falls compared to those who didn't. And that's not a small change. That's the difference between confidently climbing stairs or holding the handrail for dear life. Now, I always tell my patients, don't overthink it. You don't need to reinvent your diet. Just add salmon to your breakfast once or twice a week. Yes, breakfast. Why? Because your muscles are most responsive to nutrients early in the day, especially after a night of fasting. A small portion of pan-seared salmon, cooked in a bit of olive oil, pairs perfectly with steamed veggies or even a slice of sweet potato. It's light, nourishing, and powerful. Here's my preferred prep. Use wild-caught salmon if possible. It's leaner and more nutrient-dense. Heat a non-stick pan, add a splash of olive oil, sear the salmon for 3-4 minutes each side. Add a squeeze of lemon and a pinch of black pepper. Serve it with spinach, zucchini, or sweet potatoes. Not a morning fish person? That's okay. Start small. Even half a serving once a week makes a difference. If you really can't do fish, talk to your doctor about a high-quality fish oil supplement. But whole food is always best. The goal isn't perfection, it's momentum. The earlier in the day you give your legs what they need, the longer they'll carry you with strength and confidence. Trust me, I've seen patients regain not just strength, but the freedom to move without fear, all by adding the right foods at the right time. Salmon is one of those foods. 3. Oats and chia seeds. A morning combo that does more than fill you up. You might think of oatmeal as just a warm, cozy breakfast, but if you pair it with chia seeds, it becomes a true muscle-supporting, circulation-boosting powerhouse, especially for people over 60. Let's start with the oats. Whole oats are rich in beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that helps reduce inflammation and keep blood sugar steady. Why is that important? Because unstable blood sugar causes energy crashes, muscle weakness, and even lightheadedness. Seniors are especially vulnerable to these effects. And for your legs, energy stability is key to performance. Now throw chia seeds into the mix, and everything changes. Chia seeds are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which fight inflammation deep within the muscles. They're also loaded with magnesium, calcium, and potassium-3 minerals that work together to prevent leg cramps, support muscle contractions, and improve blood flow. From a medical standpoint, I often see older adults complain about tight calves, restless legs at night, or a heavy feeling after walking, and in many cases, it's simply a matter of electrolyte imbalance or low-grade inflammation. This combo addresses both. Here's how I recommend preparing it. Cook 3 tablespoons of rolled oats in water or almond milk until soft. Stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds while it's still warm. Optional. Add a few slices of green banana or berries for extra fiber and antioxidants. Chia seeds gel up when soaked, creating a satisfying texture and slowing digestion. This helps prolong energy release, which is vital for people who get tired easily from basic movement like walking, standing, or climbing stairs. I've seen patients who swap their toast and coffee routine for this oat-chia combo experience better morning energy, fewer cramps, and more stable blood pressure during the day. Some even report they don't need to hold on to the railing as often when climbing stairs. And remember, it's not about being trendy, it's about being strategic. You're giving your muscles and nerves exactly what they need to function smoothly, all in one bowl. If you're looking for a breakfast that's gentle on digestion, stabilizes energy, and silently works to protect your legs, this is it. Simple, affordable, and highly effective. 4. Whole eggs. The underrated muscle builder for seniors. Forget the egg white trend. If you're over 60 and want stronger, more stable legs, the whole egg, yes, including the yolk, is one of the smartest things you can eat in the morning. Why? Because eggs are loaded with nutrients that directly support muscle strength, balance, and neuromuscular coordination, the exact things that tend to decline with age. First, there's leucine, a powerful amino acid that plays a central role in muscle protein synthesis. Think of it as the on switch that tells your body, let's rebuild muscle now. For older adults, who naturally lose muscle mass each decade, leucine becomes even more important. Next, we've got choline, a nutrient most people don't talk about enough. Choline supports communication between your nerves and muscles, especially in the lower body. This means better coordination when walking, climbing stairs, or rising from a chair, essentially fewer missteps and a stronger stride. Then there's vitamin B12 and vitamin D. B12 helps protect the myelin sheath around your nerves, which acts like insulation for fast, clean signal transmission from your brain to your legs. Vitamin D helps regulate calcium absorption, supports bone strength, and also plays a role in muscle function. Deficiencies in either can make your legs feel sluggish, shaky, or weak. Now here's the part that surprises a lot of people. The yolk is where most of these nutrients are found. Skipping the yolk means you're missing the best part of the egg. Yes, it contains cholesterol, but current science shows that dietary cholesterol from eggs is not a threat to heart health for most people. In fact, 1 or 2 whole eggs a day are safe and even beneficial for the vast majority of older adults. So, how and when should you eat them? I tell most of my patients to enjoy 1-2 whole eggs within 30 to 60 minutes after waking up. That's when your body is primed to absorb protein and minerals, and your muscles are still recovering from the overnight fast. You can boil them, scramble them lightly in olive oil, or make a simple sunny side up. For an added nutrient boost, try pairing eggs with sautéed spinach, cherry tomatoes, or a slice of whole grain toast. In my years of clinical work, I've seen countless seniors improve their balance, reduce morning leg stiffness, and even regain confidence in their movement, all by starting their day with this simple, protein-rich food. Whole eggs aren't just breakfast. They're a daily tool for muscle repair, nerve support, and long-term mobility. So now that we've covered 4 powerful foods that help rebuild and protect leg muscle after 60, let's take it a step further. Because what you do in the first 20 minutes after waking can be just as important as what you eat. These next 5 morning habits are simple, fast, and incredibly effective, and when paired with the right foods, they create a full-body recovery routine that keeps your legs strong, stable, and ready for the day ahead. 1. Start your day with warm water and a pinch of natural mineral salt. Before your coffee, before your breakfast, just this. 1 glass of warm water mixed with a small pinch of Celtic or Himalayan salt can help rehydrate your body, replenish lost electrolytes, and jumpstart blood circulation. Think about it. After 709 hours of sleep, you're slightly dehydrated, especially if you snore, sleep with your mouth open, or take diuretics. This dehydration contributes to morning stiffness, cramps, and leg heaviness. And while plain water is great, adding natural mineral salt gives your body the magnesium, potassium, and sodium it needs to reset your system. I usually recommend around 250 milliliters, about 8 ounces, of warm water, with just a tiny pinch of unprocessed sea salt. Sip it slowly. Within minutes, most people feel more awake. Their legs feel less tense, and their digestion kicks in naturally. 2. Do a simple 3-minute balance routine right in your bedroom. No equipment, no gym, no excuses. Just stand up next to your bed, lift one foot about 2-4 inches off the ground, and hold for 10 seconds. Then switch legs. Do this 5 rounds per side. This activates the muscles that stabilize your knees, hips, and ankles, exactly the ones that lose strength fastest with age. It also retrains your nervous system to respond quickly to shifts in weight or direction, which helps prevent falls. Over time, this tiny habit can dramatically improve proprioception, your body's awareness of where it is in space. That means better coordination, fewer stumbles, and a more confident stride even before breakfast. 3. Don't jump out of bed too fast. This one might surprise you, but it's a mistake I see all the time. Seniors often try to move too quickly first thing in the morning, end up dizzy, disoriented, or even on the floor. Instead, take a few deep breaths while lying down. Slowly roll to your side. Then use your arms to push yourself up. Once seated, rotate your wrists and ankles gently for 10-15 seconds. This allows blood flow to gradually return to your limbs and your brain before you take your first step. This 30-second adjustment can make the difference between a steady starter, a scary fall. 4. Step outside or open a window for 5-10 minutes of morning sun. Natural sunlight in the early morning is more than just pleasant, it's critical for older adults. Your body uses sunlight to produce vitamin D, which helps maintain bone density, supports muscle contractions, and improves balance and coordination. Most seniors are deficient in vitamin D, especially if they're indoors a lot or live in cooler climates. Even just 5 minutes of direct sunlight on your face and forearms can help kickstart vitamin D production. If you can't get outside, stand by a sunny window, open it if possible, and breathe in some fresh air. It's a small act that charges your whole system, improves mood, and gently wakes up your muscles and bones. 5. Eat something within 30-60 minutes of waking up. Skipping breakfast is one of the worst habits I see in seniors who struggle with leg strength and balance. Your body needs fuel, especially after an overnight fast, when it's already breaking down muscle tissue for energy. Even if you're not hungry, don't wait too long. A small nutrient-dense snack can help stop muscle breakdown and start the repair process. If you don't feel like eating a full meal, try something simple like half a steamed sweet potato, 1 boiled egg, a small bowl of oats with chia seeds. The goal is to give your body something rich in protein or slow carbs to support your legs before you even leave the house. From a physiological standpoint, this is when your muscles are most sensitive to nutrients. Feeding them early gives you more energy, better circulation, and faster recovery throughout the day. Here's something I wish every person over 60 knew. Losing strength in your legs is not a sign that you're just getting old. It's a message, a quiet signal from your body saying, "Hey, I need better care. I need the right fuel. I need movement. I need kindness." For too long, we've accepted weakness, imbalance, and muscle loss as a normal part of aging. But the truth is, many of these changes don't come from aging itself. They come from neglect, undernourishment, and outdated habits that no longer serve us in this chapter of life. Getting older doesn't mean getting weaker. But if you skip meals, sit too long, or ignore those first signs of morning stiffness, your legs will start to give in. And here's the dangerous part. Once leg strength starts to fade, everything else follows your balance, your mobility, your independence. Think about it. Your legs are your foundation. They carry you to the bathroom, to the kitchen, to your front door, and beyond. They help you walk without fear, stand with confidence, and live with dignity. So what's the solution? It's not always found in a prescription, a cane, or a hospital visit. Often, it starts in your kitchen. In what you eat for breakfast, in the way you stretch your toes before you stand, in how you greet the morning with care, or with chaos. Tiny changes, done every day, create a chain reaction in the body. A pinch of natural salt in warm water, a few minutes of balance practice, 1 egg and half a sweet potato, instead of skipping breakfast. None of these take more than a few minutes, but done consistently, they rebuild what time has taken away. Within just a few weeks, your legs begin to respond. You feel more stable when you walk, less cramping at night, more power when you rise from a chair. And more importantly, you get a little piece of yourself back. The version of you that doesn't feel trapped by fear of falling. The version that still wants to go out, do things, and live fully. If you remember one thing from this video, let it be this. Your legs don't lose strength overnight. They lose it quietly, over time, from habits that are easy to change. And they can gain it back with patience, with consistency, and with the belief that your best days can still involve walking strong, standing tall, and living life on your own terms. Let's stop telling seniors they're supposed to slow down. Let's start reminding them. They have the power to rebuild, one morning at a time. And it all begins, not at the pharmacy, but in the kitchen. So let's bring it all together. You've just learned about 4 simple, nutrient-packed foods and 5 low-effort habits that are backed by real science and used every day by health professionals like myself to help older adults regain leg strength, improve balance, and stay independent longer. No medications, no complicated routines, just 1 smart breakfast, 1 glass of warm water, a few mindful movements, and a few minutes of sunshine. That's it. These aren't gimmicks. They're based on what we now know about muscle physiology, nerve signaling, and recovery in aging bodies. And more importantly, they're doable, right from your own home. The truth is, every strong step starts with small choices. Skip the processed breakfast. Add 1 real food. Take just 3 minutes to steady your balance before walking to the kitchen. Let the sunlight hit your skin for 5 minutes while you sip your water. And by this time next week, you may already feel the difference in your legs. So, here's what I encourage you to do. Pick just 1 food from today's list. Try just 1 habit from this morning routine. Do it tomorrow morning, and stick with it for 7 days. Then come back and tell me how your body feels. More stable? More energized? Less stiff? I want to hear it. Because yes, you can walk stronger. You can avoid preventable falls. You can stay independent in your terms. And it doesn't start in a hospital. It starts in your kitchen. If this video gave you something useful, inspiring, or even just hopeful, please hit the like button, subscribe to Healthy Senior now, and share this with someone you care about who wants to age well with confidence. Remember, you're not too old to get stronger. You just need the right start to your day. I'm Doctor. You can insert your on-camera name here, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay well, stay strong, stay independent,